Hello and welcome to the RCS Podcast. We've now distributed 148 Chromebooks since we returned from the Christmas break, and that's to support our students with accessing their live online lessons. This takes us to in excess of 200 devices now in total which have been handed out since the very first lockdown, and this accounts for nearly 1 in 5 of our students. There's also support available for anyone without broadband, as you may be eligible for some free mobile data. If this is the case for you, then get in touch with us and we'll explain how to apply. Thanks to everyone who has watched our virtual GCSE Awards evening, which premiered on RCS Tube on Wednesday. Teachers and our media team worked really hard to make sure that our class of 2020 got the recognition that they deserve. At the time of recording, 521 people have watched, and our Year 11 leavers will be invited in after half term to collect their awards and certificates. Our next virtual parents' evening is coming up on Monday the 8th of February from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Year 10. Thanks to all our parents who have already logged in to book appointments on our School Cloud system. Please visit royalmarshcommunityschool.schoolcloud.co.uk to book and access your appointments. And now for some of our standout students this week. Miss Pearson was delighted with her Year 9 Maths group this week, who showed great initiative when they found themselves in the unusual position of not having a teacher. Having returned from an emergency dental appointment a little late, Miss Pearson found Jenna Turton presenting the lesson slides to the class with all her classmates feeding in. Ellie Page Miller, meanwhile, was singled out by Mr. Conlin for her outstanding performances in her low-stakes quizzes in GCSE chemistry. Year 7 student Logan Tyler told his teachers he couldn't draw at the start of this week. However, after taking a few risks and rising to the challenge, he produced this wonderful sketch of a Wild Thing-themed monster. Miss Ball and Miss Robinson were absolutely thrilled with Logan's work, and you can see more artwork from Logan's classmates later in the podcast. In Year 8 this week, Alfie Woodcock was praised by Miss Hussain for his consistently high-quality written work in English. I read the work myself and can completely see why Miss Hussain was so impressed. Also in English, Frida Mima was given credit from Miss Hodges for her wonderful analysis work. Still in Year 8, Matthew Kamak has produced some exceptional paper weaving work in technology, producing this plain weaved fish and twill weave book cover. Well done, Matthew. And the excellent work just keeps on coming from Miss Ball's groups this week. Among the work being showcased, we have examples of third angle projection, a variety of weaving techniques, and a face mask design made from smart materials. Well done to all the students who recognised their work on the screen. If you thought the showcase of outstanding work ends there, think again. Miss Ball's Year 7 graphics class have been creating their own Wild Thing in the style of Maurice Sendak's Where the Wild Things Are. A very proud Miss Ball was particularly impressed by the way in which her students have risen to the challenge at home, despite not always having access to specialist equipment. Well done to all of you who have had your hard work displayed in this virtual gallery. It's competition time in Year 7 French this week, with the MFL faculty challenging students to create their own wanted poster. All the details are on the screen, and we look forward to celebrating some of the best entries right here on the RCS podcast very soon. Congratulations to all the students on the screen who have amassed almost 30 CFPs this week for their fantastic enrichment work. Mr. Ellis and Miss Cobb continue to be thrilled by their thirst for inquisitive learning. And it's not too late to complete some enrichment work yourselves this week. Choose from activities on our enrichment grids where you can watch, research, create or listen to find out more about the Holocaust. I recommend doing the virtual tour of Auschwitz. And finally, this week's Career of the Week is all about construction. If this is something you're interested in, remember to dream big and find out more about how you could get into it. Miss Mullins, our careers advisor, is always happy to help you to plan your future. That's all from me. Stay safe and thanks for listening.